Yo, 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 people of the interwebs, it's that guy, not Locs, and today's video comes from a very well-known new metal rock artist that I grew up listening to. Well, the main songs anyways, not all the songs, but members of Korn have had legendary dreadlocks since I can remember. But today, more specifically, I'm talking about Jonathan Davis, so stay tuned. Yes. Now, Jonathan Davis is, in fact, a member of Korn. Korn is an American nu metal band from Bakersfield, California, formed in '93. The band's most current lineup includes Jonathan Davis, James Schaffer, Brian Welch, and Reginald something. It's cut off there. And amazingly enough, they do have some Locs, but today we are talking about Jonathan Davis specifically because his dreads are pretty cool. Taking a look at his pictures here, looking at the old school stuff, he has been a freeformer, it looks like, almost since day one, and with his hair being Caucasian race, just straight and light, we can see here how freeform locks will look on straight hair. And this guy has not done any maintenance, no taking in of the frizzy hairs. He just lets them rock out. It's a different look than what we've had on the channel before. Put a little green in there, and they are pretty long. Surprisingly enough that his hair is that long on these freeforms. That's not him. It's almost like, come on, load. It's almost like a bit of a grungier look on him, the way that they're freeforming. You can see the wispy tips, and you can also see the other members of the band are doing the same with their hair. I'm just curious how they would have started it, if anything, because it doesn't look like the normal freeforms that you see, only because there's so much frizziness mixed in here. You can actually see the loops and the knots forming some of these pictures. And that's a myth, thinking that dirty hair locks. It doesn't. You guys got to keep your hair clean if you want it to lock up, because the grease and the oil buildup on your head is going to keep it lubricated, not letting them lock up. Over the years, I have noticed Jonathan Davis's hair starting to thin out. Like, this is a more recent picture. His dreads are a lot thinner, but they still look pretty dope. Like, this is like a more recent video of him from a screenshot, and you can see that he's starting to lose some of his hair on the top, but he's still got the locks going, and they look a little bit thinner this time around. But the band does have an amazing set of locks. And now the reason I chose to do Jonathan Davis here today, besides the fact that he has really good looking dreads, well, maybe not really good looking, but they're unique looking anyways. But basically, I wanted to talk about Jonathan Davis because he is a big conspiracy theorist himself. And he may be labeled as crazy, like myself, because we believe in the Illuminati. But he is actually one that speaks up about it. And with his influential power and fan base, it's good that people like this are talking about it, because it brings light to the situation and brings awareness to people. You might be asking what he actually said about the Illuminati, or you probably don't want to know, because a lot of you guys don't understand. You guys seem to think that I'm talking shit out my ass when I'm bringing awareness about this stuff. But Jonathan Davis actually did say, I feel like Obama is an Illuminati puppet. And he's true when he says this. In fact, all the presidents, minus a couple that have already been assassinated, were Illuminati puppets. It's only ones like JFK, Abraham Lincoln that were on the right side, but other than those two, everybody else has been just puppets. And when I say puppet, I mean this across the board amongst all these rappers and actors that I've been reviewing. They're just puppets. They're not in it, the Illuminati, but they're puppeted by them, basically being prostituted out to, you know, sell terrible music and promote blasphemy like prostitutes. But we're gonna keep it short here. We're gonna end it there, just to let you guys know that there are more people out there, insiders of the industry, that are talking about it. So it's not just like I'm the only crazy one on the internet doing this. There's a lot more that have these feelings and these ideologies about this kind of stuff. And to be honest, the reason why I look into this stuff and the reason why I talk about this stuff is because it interests me. It fascinates me. It blows my mind to think that the world is really governed by evil, but everybody thinks that we're in fairy tale la la land, just going to work, saving our money and partying every day, and not giving a shit about what's going on in society. Do you realize that the world economy is at its worst state it's ever been at in history? The amount of debt that America has is unfathomable to even get out of. Like, do kids growing up in the 90s now, you guys don't even realize the amount of debt that is hanging over everybody's head as a citizen of Earth. And this is why I'm just trying to bring this awareness, people, because there's going to be a big change coming, and it's better that we're ready for it rather than sitting in idlement, not caring, and just YOLOing every day like idiots. Anyways, I'm talking too much. This is Not Locs signing off. I'll see you guys next time on the Not Locs show. Make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned, because there's more daily videos on this dreadlock content and other stuff too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.